speed that Yike's going to have on this Udyr means that a lot of potential for counter jungling, a lot of getting in the face of Bo, and basically making his life as difficult as possible.
Okay, we've got a really quick minute before we get into the game. No Udyrs in major regions so far. The Dragon here knows that Bo is in this area because of how Neon and Kaiser moved, so we'll see if Vitality are wise to this. Bo on his way down. Got in without being spotted. Aquaprism going down, and Mickey's already fallen. Heal not enough to save them. Hans Summer getting chased away here, and Yike came across. Started up that Dragon, wasted a bit of time. Wasn't able to save his bot lane. Team up. Now Perkz can move across here. There's a level 6 for Bo. Hans Summer trading here. Kaiser has the barrier. Flash forward from Hans Summer. The light slinger not quite enough. Even with the summon air, he can't quite kill off Kaiser.
Wow, that was so close. Bo, though, making his way top.
No flash. Broken Blade trying to get away from Photon, who puts the needlework in. The path coming out from Broken Blade, but the flash forward, knocked back with the all out. Broken Blade will fall first, and now Yike in a sticky situation. Has to retreat back to the safety of his tower.
But Bo finds it.
Started. Vitality are not going to fight over this one, or are they? As we see Perkz moving across, Kaiser's hit 6, now they want to fight. The Dragon is secure, but Kaiser has that Enchanted Crystal Arrow, hits onto Yike, Neon on the chase as well, Chain of Corruption. Already being used, but the Realm Orb gets Yike out just in time. 150 HP or so for him to...
Right now,
no
Hans
flashes.
Summer, no flash on Mickey, as you
Chain
rightly
of
said.
Corruption, dodged away by Hans Summer. Now Hans Summer doesn't have that dash to escape the waiting fangs of Perkz. A Cobra lying in wait, the cleanse coming out, the heal used as well. They're just going to turn their eyes over to Mickey. Mickey sacrifices himself. Tasty sashimi for Vitality, but Mickey nowhere to go. Neon will secure the kill.
Okay, so they hand the kill over to Neon. Perkz was definitely looking for it, but at the end of the day...
On average, they're not losing the first tower. They're not getting out killed in the early game. G2 yet to pick up a kill as we get up towards the 14-minute mark. Broken Blade trying to trade him on the top lane, but Photon just able to ghost his way away from this one. Broken Blade diving the tower, but not going to be able to do too much more. Arrow goes down, but as a ram, you can immune that. Yike is able to escape.
Well played. Ultimate thrown onto Mickey, still no flash.
Perkz coming in here as well, and Mickey just can't get anywhere. Perkz gets on the board, 1-0-1 now.
But Bo and Perkz are being sneaky. They're trying to catch Caps off, but he is not falling for the trap. And now they create the pincer onto Yike.
So you have Arrow up, you have Chain of Corruption as well. Bo looking forward here, but that Dragon will be secured by Hans Summer. Yike actually didn't have Smite for 2 seconds, but the Petrifying Gaze is going to hit here onto Caps, and he's rooted in place. Cease and desist coming out as well. And there's nowhere for Caps to go. Perkz once again slays his former teammate. 2-0-1 now. As Vitality, although they lost the Dragon, was still able to get something fighting down towards the bottom lane as Broken Blade takes a little bit of damage. Yike trying to keep this one aggro, but the patience will run out, and Biftheld doesn't want to dance this dance no more. Mid lane is being pushed out by Hans Summer, though Vitality invested all their players in the river here to make sure they could secure this, but Yike continues to step forward, does have the smite this time. TP coming in, Yike caught, but the smite does go down. Yike will take his cease and desist on him, but he's going to be able to run away from this one. Petrifying Gaze as well, used down towards the bottom side. Yike has already gone down. Hans Summer able to chase away. Caps being chased by Bo. Kaiser on his way to get in here as well. Caps does still have the Realm Warp, and he's going to try and use it because he knows Bo just used his knock-up, but Bo still able to get him down. Broken Blade in the bottom lane will take a 1v1 fight, the solo bolo for him.
It's pretty crazy that to approach your opposition and your ability to face check is very important, and right now Broken Blade is being herded straight into the warm embrace of Perkz.
It's not the first time we've seen a favorite coming in, be on the wrong side of a 7-1 scoreline, and right now Vitality looking to make it 8-1 as Broken Blade is chased out, and Photon will secure his first kill of the game. Neon was able to hold him.
He's the player we have to keep our eyes on. 2 items completed. He's the biggest threat. They're looking for Hans.
Arrow onto Hans, but immediately he cleanses it. Photon trying to dive in here as well. Perkz coming in from the side. Already Yike is down, and now Perkz is in prime position to wail away on Hans. Twin Fangs after Twin Fangs find their mark. Broken Blade now standing tall. The Aquarism will connect with 2 kills over to Vitality and a Dragon to boot.
And I was saying that Hans is the player you need to watch, and Vitality said the same thing. The arrow came out immediately. The follow-up with the Ghost on. If you can kill Perkz 6 times, you can have all your players on the analyst dashboard. Perkz isn't giving them a single one. The Baron is on the cards, and there is no jungler to steal this one away.
Yeah, no way you take this one. Bo will secure it. 10-1 now. Vitality are 5,000 gold in the lead. G2 trying to pick up scraps where they can, and scraps is all it is.
Here comes Perkz with the Ghost. Yike is just chain CC'd, locked down. The grounding applies the slow. The ultimate from Photon as well as we go back to live.
Photon trying to trade here on the top lane, puts the needle work down. Broken Blade though knocks him back, brings him back to the fight. And the shutdown goes over to Yike. Very difficult for Photon on the ward that's in the bush just below here. This ward from G2. Now Caps will know because Kaiser stepped forward, but that Baron's going to fall very, very quickly. Now Yike is going to try and get into the river here, but even with the tidal wave coming in, you're not really going to be able to get there in time. Yike can't get past Perkz, and the Baron has already been taken. TP coming in from Broken Blade. Photon looking to go in as well. Hansama caught in the season desist, but it's only Photon and Bo who are there. Broken Blade actually brings him across the wall straight onto the face of Hansama, but Broken Blade tries to act as a wall. The needles that will pierce his skin and take him out. Sent to the morgue. Hansama will fall. Meanwhile, on the top side of the fight, Neon's still trying to chase MikyX down. Miky has nowhere to go. Neon takes the second of the fight. Perkz and Kaiser trying to escape from Caps, who's still full health. Well, pretty much full health and full mana. Yike now joining the fray. Perkz flashes, so does Kaiser. The miasma will stop them. The realm warp coming in as Caps looks for the chase. Seraph shielding on him's not going to be enough, and now Bo joins the fray. No mana on him as well, as Caps will keep him at bay. Yike with the Windborn Storm, not quite enough. It is in the end to take down Kaiser. That's the power of the fray orb for you, as Caps chase onto Perkz once again. Bo coming in behind them. The damage from Neon is enough. The piercing arrow finds its mark. Only Yike able to survive.
And Vitality pick apart G2.
Mana that you spend, you get healing back. Damage that you take, you get mana back. And obviously, the Seraph's helping you out with that as well, as Vitality are able to push in this bottom lane. Double cannons here for them. Yike tries to tank them up, try and clear them out a little bit, but they don't really have the range to get onto those cannons. Cullen coming out from Hansama, dodges the Chain of Corruption, very aptly sidesteps it. The arrow going through the goalpost there as well. 3 points to Kaiser, but unfortunately we're not playing rugby today. Instead, League of Legends on the menu, and an arrow not connecting is not the best of shapes for you. However, the push still continues for Vitality. They've shifted Photon into the mid lane. Broken Blade still down here on the bottom side. No wave though for Photon. Tidal wave has been used as they go into Perkz and Kaiser, and immediately they locked him down. Cease and desist going on to Hansama. Perkz wants the stopwatch. Kaiser's already fallen. Perkz next on the menu. Hansama able to take him. He will fall in response. Bo now in the midst of two. Neon fighting off towards the backside. Caps gets on him with the spell flux, and now Caps just trying to clean up these kills in the end. Decides he doesn't really want a piece of that action. Level 18 Photon a bit too strong for Caps and Miky.
Wow, an actual one team fight here for G2, but Photon wants to try and win it for Vitality. Good spacing there from Caps, has the support from Miky as well. And props to G2, they're able to hold.
Vitality will be one away. Now on soul point for the Hex Soul. Always have the threat of an arrow. He's going to use it. He hits Broken Blade. Bo on his way. Neon chasing in as well, as so is Perkz. Caps trying to get away. The Realm Warp step back, but the Cease and Desist will stop him. And that means neither Caps nor Broken Blade will live to survive much longer. Fades rush on Caps. Flash as well, but Bo flashes for the chase. And the slow and the damage is enough. Bo takes him out. 2 kills. Over to Vitality. G2 immediately try and react and try and take down this mid lane tower, but there's TP available for Photon, and there's an open inhibitor down towards the bottom side. Photon TPing behind them, trying to cut them off. How do you get out of this one, G2? If you can get to the Hex Gate, maybe you can get out, but I don't think Photon, well, maybe it's okay. He'll let you get away from now.
He's gonna let them get away. Perkz, though, continues to look. He has the pot. He's popped the ghost. If he can spot out Yike, he's just gonna lie and wait. He wasn't spotted out, and that's exactly it. That's why they weren't going for the cross map. They knew that Baron was spawning soon. They wanted to get as many kills as they could, or at the very least force G2 back. G2, I think that the idea is promising. You have Caps, Shadow, Broken Blade in a side lane, and you use that to try and find a pick. However, in the mid lane, they couldn't really punish the collapse that Vitality was making on the bot, because they were able to collapse back up towards the top side and then secure themselves the Baron.
You stop the course. They go for Kaiser. The Cullen coming out as well. Petrifying Gaze already used. The Tidal Wave being used. The Cease and Desist to the backline. Mick is already down, but Hansama somehow still alive on the backline. But Caps just stepped into the middle of them all and was immediately deleted. Broken Blade now stepping. 1v5. Ksante can do a lot, but he can't do this. Yike pays for it with his life. Vitality find 3, and you have to feel that's the death knell for G2.
Vitality are looking dominant, and they're looking to secure the top spot in the LEC.
And lock themselves a spot in the group stage. Miasma forward with the flash there. Hansama able to dodge to the side of it, cleanses away from the arrow as well. Somehow you got to cull this wave, you got to clear it out. Broken Blade trying to do what he can. Miky now up, Photon stepping in, but the Nexus Tower is the target for Vitality. Already they have fallen, Hansama goes golden. But I don't think he's going to survive much longer. Broken Blade able to kill off Bo, something no one really has done this game, but Vitality will take the Nexus, and they will take their spot in the best of 3s.
The smiles on the faces of Perkz. This is what he was hoping this Vitality could one day be. Securing a spot at the top of the LEC after week 2. You will be seeing this Vitality squad in the best of 3. And an incredibly dominant performance. I said it during the cast, I'll say it again. I believe this was Vitality's most convincing.